everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 6 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up, and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher. But if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Herrera. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well off the mark by Tyson. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Halfway through this round here. The combo lands upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Mike Tyson. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block by Tyson. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Iron's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Wow! There it is! Herrera's on the deck. is over. Iron's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Your winner, Iron.
Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Debonair with the savoir-faire, expressed in the flair, dare you compare. Electrifying his fly, he's been breaking on the mic. Tight when he drops the mic right. Say the name, blow your cool out loud. BCPR for wounded ego, see the wolf cry sheep. Got so much flavor you can taste it. You taste us like Deo gum, so refreshing. Feather sore heights you obtain. Man, I feel like Chuck Yeager and my body's a plane. You old school, but neck without being the star. Just while you sucking your thumb, waiting for the best to come, but there appears to be none, with the exception of one. I'm not sedan, breaking ground, shaking, devastating, waking, yanking.
Good evening, everybody. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to.
Holy cow! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's efforts. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Mike Tyson's nailed by a huge uppercut. There's the combo downstairs. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Herrera. Oh, and there you go. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Come on now, work it out.
Good job with another left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Mike Tyson. Throws a counter punch there.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use it.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
And that's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Teddy, a Mike Tyson left hook. Where's it come from?
Well, it comes from everywhere. I mean, he wants to make sure that he annihilates you. So he puts everything into it. Shoulder snap, body, back, everything.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Good job protecting himself. Was just off the mark. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are, how badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy, how they're going to be remembered.
Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Cus D'Amato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Tyson with a block punch. Oh! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Iron's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Tyson. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. One of those fights where at the halfway point, I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. 2 stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Well-placed counterpunch by Tyson. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
To improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Herrera's looking like he's not in control right now, Teddy, and I don't think he's been the same fighter since he got tagged earlier in this fight.
No, he hasn't fully recovered. You know, some of those cobwebs, you know, some of those birds are still chirping in his head.
What was the thing when you developed Mike Tyson, Teddy, that he grasped instantly?
Well, what he understood right away was that his power not only could get rid of guys, but could intimidate guys. And the thought of his power could intimidate guys, where he could use that, where he could make guys a little fractured before he ever touched them.
Holy cow! Herrera's stunned and he is hurt.
Come on, work it out. Keep your distance.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. this fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nice strike after catching one by Mike Tyson. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson stunned and he is hurt. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Halfway into round number 5 here. Blocks the headshot. Nice block by Tyson. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Targets a counter overhand right. 10 clicks of the talk. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Last round, okay? This is it, last round. Finish this smartly, okay? Nice work. You can't handle the speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up, keep it up.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled.
Teddy, he just took a serious series of punches. What does he need to do?
Well, moving his head wouldn't hurt.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy. Keep busy.
And a smart counterpunch by Tyson. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson's down. He went down hard from that shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Mike Tyson's got to deal with a cut sheet. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Tyson. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Targeted counterpunch by Tyson. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Herrera. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner is the Herrera.
decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
The windows on the Ave look like sad eyes. The fix a sharp gaze on you when you pass by. And if you dare to stare, you can see him cry. You can watch him scowl, feel him proud. Wild and steady sizing every inch about you. Fast math measuring what you amount to. The laughter, the screams, the number roll, the song of songs, the book of dreams. Ends don't meet where the arms can't reach. Mean streets, even when it's free, it ain't cheap. Ongoing saga, terminal diagnosis. Basic survival requires super heroics. No space in the budget for a cape. It's when you gotta fly by night to save the day. Crash landings routinely happen. Some survive, others never rise from the ashes. Watching asphalt and observing the Sabbath creates an ecstatic, and there you have it. From teenage love, praying in tongues, strange fruit, ballet boots and native drums. From hence I come, so here we go. Signs and wonders all along the road. Some lines open, some lines closed. Some stretches roll with no lines at all. Some riders don't know what they riding for. Hands on the wheel and their mind is gone. Wherever you ride, wherever you lane, this road called life is a beautiful thing. And we are alive in amazing times. Delicate hearts, diabolical minds, revelations, hatred, love and war, and more and more and more and more and more of less than ever before. It's just too much more for your mind to absorb. It's scary like hell, but there's no doubt we can't be alive in no time. But now, it's just another shot to the heart. It's just a short shot in the dark. It's just another place in the stars. Wonders on every side. Life in marvelous time. Life in marvelous time. Hey! Right. Everywhere. All over the world. You can feel it. All over the world. Feel it. Spirit rise everywhere. It's just a short shot to the heart. It's just a short shot in the dark. It's just another place in the stars. Wonders on every side. Life in marvelous time. Life in marvelous time. Now.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for 8 rounds of heavyweight action between Tommy Morrison and Iron Mike Tyson.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tommy the Duke Morrison. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Iron Mike Tyson. All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times. Okay? Let's touch him up.
And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, what an exchange. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good block by Tyson. Back and forth exchange. Able to cover up that gut. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs...
Holy cow! Mike Tyson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. A headshot blocked. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Nice strike after catching one by Mike Tyson. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Mike Tyson. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to get rid of that one. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Tyson.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Able to dismiss it. Tommy Morrison's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
A good block. Returns. Wow! Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. So they come to the end of the round in what has been an all-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here, and each guy is fighting to get the last word in.
Keep your distance.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Morrison's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Mike Tyson's jacked up by an uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Back and forth exchange. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Ten seconds remaining in this round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. What guts it takes. Oh! Mike Tyson stunned, and he is hurt.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, and then, of course, making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man, his mentor, Customato, who had the fight.
Holy cow! Tommy Morrison's been stunned. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Mike Tyson. Good looking counterpunch. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Flush to the midsection with the counter shot. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
There it is! Mike Tyson's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well,
Come on,
you
guys,
know he
keep
can't
apart.
move
Punch it
because
out.
he's
Come
going
on,
to fall
punch it
on
out.
his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
One hook deserves another. Wow. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tyson. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. That was not well targeted by Tyson. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Well, oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson stunned and he is hurt. Oh, Tyson's hurt there. Tyson is hurt, Teddy, and he's going to hold on.
He's going to hold on. He's going to try to survive, but the most important thing is he's got to clear those cobwebs. I don't just mean physically. I mean mentally, where when it's over with, he's ready to fight again.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Showing you some defense there with the block. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Just missed scoring with that punch. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Holy cow! Tommy Morrison's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do, just create some space there. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
Keep your head.
Nothing there on the punch by Tyson. Morrison's eye is now cut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Tyson.
Listen, I need to see some power. Okay? Whatever he misses,
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that hit. There he goes! He goes down from that headshot.
to the punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
No holding.
And a good counter by Tyson. I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Mike Tyson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
That punch nowhere close. Showing you some defense there with the block. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. They're all going for the fences.
Oh, what an exchange! Morrison's got to realize that his work rate has really dropped off a clip. I know he got stunned earlier in this fight, but at this point, he has to at least put forth some type of aggression. He's got to get himself back in this fight.
Yeah, what you're saying is not just that he's got to do physical things. We understand that, but where's it start? Starts with the mental part. He has to behave like a pro, behave like a fighter.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. 90 seconds to go in the fight. And Tyson with a block punch. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Blocks away that headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Mike Tyson. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Which way will it go? Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer.
Your winner, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Tommy Morrison's your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside. welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. And Mr. Showtime's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. McDaniel's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mr. Showtime. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Golden McDaniel.
All right, remember, protect yourselves at all times. And no headbutts, no low blows. All right, touch him up.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Well, you tell me. You know what both of these guys bring to the table. You see them in front of you. This fight's going to go the distance?
No, I think it's kind of like walking outside your house and you see those dark storm clouds. You know it's going to rain. It's going to rain.
He missed with that headshot.
What does a fighter need to do to really build a foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Targeted counterpunch by Mr. Showtime. Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counterpunch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, and this fight might be over because when you land counterpunches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Excellent counterpunch by McDaniel. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
In boxing, going crazy. You're making it hard for them to hit you.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. McDaniel's eye is now cut. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by McDaniel. Halfway through this round here. Blocks that belt line well. That hook was well off the mark. Well-targeted counterpunch by McDaniel. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good block by McDaniel. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
And round number 3 is underway. Very nice defensive guard there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through this round. Blocks the headshot. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Blocks away that headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Final 10 seconds. Nice block by Golden. Oh, good exchange there.
You need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You need to throw more punches. The body, bang the body. Hit. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
Here we go with the 4th round. A crushing 2-punch combo by McDaniel. McDaniel's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Good scoring counterpunch by McDaniel. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by McDaniel. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And he scores again.
Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by McDaniel. Able to get rid of that one. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by McDaniel. Blocks away that headshot. Good two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Good block there by Golden. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
What's the body?
Nice work with the jab on the outside. McDaniel's opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch.
There it is! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
All right, come on, guys. Work it out. No holding.
Good-looking two-punch combination there. And Mr. Showtime's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Nice job to land that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Comes right back at him with a left hand. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Parries that punch away. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by McDaniel. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what would come back at him.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good block by McDaniel. Blocks the headshot.
Get in there. Let's go. Come on, side to side.
Nice block by Mr. Showtime. 10 seconds to go in this round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
You need to block. Hello, circle.
Good block by Mr. Showtime. Halfway through the 7th round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Side, side.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. McDaniel's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Mr. Showtime's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And Mr. Showtime just being smart on the outside. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. McDaniel's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Very clean offense from defense by Mr. Showtime. Gets rid of that body shot. And clicks of the talk. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned.
And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Cover your head, kid. Jab, jab, use the jab.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Good way to protect the midsection.
Get in there, let's go. Don't stay in one spot.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by McDaniel. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Last 10 seconds. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
So this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Keep working the body.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good job staying away from the danger there. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Mr. Showtime's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Blocks away that headshot. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Take great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans, fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well off the mark by McDaniel. Able to dismiss it. He is damaged badly
Keep
there.
busy, guys.
He may hit
Come
the
on now.
floor.
Keep busy.
McDaniel's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round, round number 12 coming at you. I'll tell you what a courageous battle this has been. Nobody thought this fight would go to this distance. Nobody thought it. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Mr. Showtime. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing out of him.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother or father bought you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
Move your feet.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Your winner, Mr. Showtime.
And Mr. Showtime's your winner by majority decision tonight.
You know, I know there's going to be an argument with me in the barbershop tomorrow because my barber's going to be saying, what were they watching? I agree with him. I don't know what the judges were watching.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.
official Ed Torpedo. And my job is to write just what I see. So a visual stenographer's what I be. Superman, superstar, give me super fat dough. So I can be super rich and super fat soul. But maybe not super fat, but super stacked though. So I can fix some money on super back low. How many immigrants are in this here sedan? And is anyone carrying any contraband? Not really, but I'm late for my concert, man. And here's a card from my lawyer, Mr. Sam Goldman. There, I come prepared, I come prepared, I come prepared. Ready? Yeah.
All right, guys, listen up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
I want to see some head movement out there. Head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way. Get in there. Let's go. Working the jab. Body shot. Double up your punch. He's tired. You won that round, all right? You won that. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Get moving. In and out. In and out. Jab, jab. Use the jab. Got her. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move your head. Block, jab, jab. Use the jab. Finish with the hook. There's no need to be on the inside. Finish with the hook. punches all night. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you finish with the hook, unload. Get in there. Let's go. Brace yourself. Move your head. Use the ring. Use the ring. This is a defense. Guard your head. Relax. Don't get crazy in there. Box smart. Stay on the outside. head moving. Protect yourself. Keep your distance. Keep working the job. Stay away from the inside. In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up and be happy. Body shot. Keep moving. Keep moving. Now, circle. Unload. Keep your hands up. Side to side. Move your head. Side to side. Finish with the hook. You're not from. Pace yourself. Come on, side to side. Beat him to the punch. Relax. Cover your head, kid. Good, good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head. You need to keep that head moving. Finish with the hook. Keep your head moving. Hit the body. Hook up the jab. Defense. More defense. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round. Nice work, Gunny. Move your head. Move your head. Hold up. What's the body?
Punch it out, guys!
There's no need to be on the inside. What happened? Get out of the way. Keep moving. Use your feet. Come on, cover up. Keep working the body. You need to block more. Keep working the jab. Protect yourself. Move your head. Next round, let's keep busy. Get in there, let's go. Cover up, cover up. You gotta protect yourself. Body shot, move your head. Keep your distance. You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Body shot. More punches. Move your feet. Guard your head. Come on, cover up. Cover up, cover up. Hello, shot. Keep moving, baby. Come on.
Check from Fiend. I swam down creek and came up clean with a new lease on life like Andy Dufresne. It's the most poetical, Nat King unforgettable. Clarence 13 XLR's Rhapsody from Bellevue. I'm splitting atoms, spitting flames, bringing change. Things will never be the same. I got the rap game singing that last like Etta James. Lanes get their plane shot down like John McCain. It's a dream, the flow's elegant like Miss Coretta Scott King. A lot of kings sing deaf and turn queen. Crack they 24-inch rims in the ravine. Respect the architect, never test the Elohim. Good night, this is JLX live from New Orleans.
My journey has brought me to an understanding of the divine forces with which we have all been bestowed. It was in this search that I came upon a revelation, which has called me to guide millions of people towards their righteous destiny.
your name and then laugh. I know I found it and ain't a been cast. The servitude of grovel and framed as pain task. I gotta figure it can't hurt to ask. Suspension of disbelief and uniquely freak flash. Admission of the faithfully shaken, now trapped. 30,000 and dropping, it's on and popping at last. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors. And Mr. Showtime's making his way down to the ring. And he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in and he's ready to explode inside those ropes. Parks has got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Showtime. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Killer Parks.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Not able to land the uppercut. Blocks that belt line well. Good looking counter punch.
Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Halfway through round number one. Nice block by Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime swelling is starting to become a real issue. Oh, and there you go. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Nice strike after catching one by Parks. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Halfway through round number 2. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Not precise at all by Parks. Nice block by Parks. Parks' cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Nice block by Mr. Showtime. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Look, just standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
And round number 3 is underway. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice block by Mr. Showtime. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, good exchange there. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here.
Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer, because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot.
Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab. Beautiful, beautiful, nice movement. Keep that up, keep moving.
Here we go with the 4th round. A nice block by Mr. Showtime. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. 3-in-a-row landing by Parks. Parks' ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Parks. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime's been able to hit that target with that straight punch consistently all night long.
Yeah, and he's gotten a little bit of help because his opponent starts leading with those wide shots, and he steps right inside him, right into the eye of the storm.
Able to dismiss it. Good looking counter punch. Ten clicks of the talk. On the mark, the counter punch by Parks. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good way to protect the midsection. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Wow! Parks has been hurt. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
No holding, no holding.
Still not moving enough.
Accurate counter punch by Mr. Showtime.
Use the jab.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That would put us in position. Get on that. Get on that.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. block that time. It was intended to the head. Good block by Mr. Showtime. Nice strike after catching one by Parks. Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to defend and then go on the offensive.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Get in there. Let's go.
Sharp 3 punches landing by Parks. Mr. Showtime's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage. And a fighter needs to see that advantage, should be told that. And move to the right place, move to the side, and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Last 10 seconds. One of those fights where at the halfway point, I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. 2 stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Help yourself. Still win this one.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Showing you some defense there with the block. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Able to counter that attack. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to cover up that gut. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Nice block by Parks. Great movement to get away from those punches. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good looking counter punch. Parks has got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
The halfway point of round number 8. Good defensive skill with the block by Mr. Showtime. Well-placed counter punch by Mr. Showtime. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
The 9th round is here. Wow! A crushing counter punch by Parks. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Parks. Parks is a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Parks. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
You capitalize on these mistakes, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make it pay. Gotta give me the double chin.
And now they start round number 10. Gets rid of that body shot. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Parks. A crushing 2-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Good job protecting himself. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Punches and bunches, working well. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That was a miss by Parks. And a sharp counterpunch by Parks. Well off the mark by Parks. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Parks. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Certainly don't stand in front of it. Keep it going. Swelling is nothing. Just focus on the
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Parks. What a good counterpunch by Mr. Showtime. And Mr. Showtime's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well-placed counterpunch by Mr. Oh, and there you go. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Parks is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Parks. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Okay. No false body. Okay? We need you to go to the head, all right? Go for the knockout. Don't worry about it. Nothing is nice. This is it, kid. You need to go out there and score with some punches. Land some punches, and we're going to win this one. You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom.
Wealth and final round. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
able to dismiss that body shot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Excellent counter punch by Mr. Showtime. And a good counter by Mr. Showtime. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
That was good stuff throughout. Which way did the judges lean? Let's send it up to the ring to find out.
Decision. Your winner, the Killer Parks.
Parks is your winner. He gets the nod by split decision.
Hey, if I'm a commissioner in this state, I'm calling that judge in. And I'm saying, hey, explain to me how you had this decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
This is what you train for. This is what you train for. This is what you train for. This is what you came for. This is what you sold out seats scream your name for. Your technique is polished. Your passion remains raw. Now it's time to rip the competition like a chainsaw. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bumblebee. Show him at the belt. You don't really want to rumble, see? Stick and move, bob and weave it. Keep your hands up. If you're not down, shake it off and stand up. Counter punch when he misses, let your hands fly. Hit him hard, get the cut, man on standby. And keep your footwork tight like karate, bro. Fake him with the hook and then shake him with the body blow. Put him on the ropes, keep backing him up. Put your flavor on it, hit him with your flashiest stuff. The fans cheer cause it's clear, he ain't matching it tough. Show him why they saying that you got a platinum glove.
Rumble, I come for destroy them. Rumble, I come for destroy them. Baba and we, but they can't stop it. Licks me again. Nothing but we have to stick on move. Rumble, we make them lose.
This is what you train for. This is what you train for.
Rumble, we make them lose.
This is the real deal, far from amateur. For the long haul, you're gonna need your stamina. This has been